Welcome to Intelus and to the Duet platform. Duet's no-code approach enables non-machine learning experts to build document classifiers and entity extractors using unlabeled data. This video will show you how to build a document classifier to categorize customer support tickets. Get started by signing in to Duet. The dashboard shows a card for each model that you've created. This card shows the model status, when the model was last updated, and how often the model has been used. Click on New Model. Select Classifier and click Continue. A customer support dataset has been imported. Select it and click Continue. Define two top-level categories called Payment and Order. Now, define two subcategories under Payment, Payment Issue and Refund. This schema can be edited as we teach the model. These categories make sense for a customer support ticket application. You can choose your own categories for your application. Give the model a name and a description, and then click Build Model. Search the customer support dataset for phrases that will help label a few examples for each category. For example, search for the word issue to label a few examples for payment issue. To label an example, click on the corresponding category in the schema on the right, and then press Next Sample. Now, put the word refund to label a few examples for the refund category. Labeling this category as refund causes the system to give an alert. The system retrains each time a label is added. After a few labels, it can make predictions on its own. That's why it gave an alert after it predicted this document as not refund. This is a conflict that can be resolved by adding relevant features from the suggested features. A relevant feature is a concept that helps the system discriminate categories. Refund is a relevant feature, so add it. The conflict has now been resolved. Continue labeling for the refund category. Search for the word Options. Tickets appear for Payment Method, for which we have no category. So let's add Payment Method as a category and label a few examples for it. Another conflict happens that can be resolved by adding relevant features. Search for the word Purchase and label a few tickets for order. Now that 5 examples have been labeled for each category, the system has generated the quality metric for each category estimated on the customer support unseen data. In reviewing the schema, it makes sense to move refund to be siblings to payment in order. Refund is now acted upon differently in this payment system. Move refund to be parallel to order and payment. No previous labeling work is lost when refund is moved. Continue teaching the model by editing the schema, adding labels, and adding relevant features to fix conflicts until all categories meet the quality bar that we target. This iterative process is called the machine teaching process. After a few hours of teaching, the quality metric of all categories is at 85% or above. Test the model by typing a query and see the top-level predictions from the system. Keep testing until you are satisfied with the model quality. Now, publish a new version of the model. Click Publish. Review new changes to the model, and then click Deploy. The model is now deployed on this URL. Copy the URL on the REST endpoint to use it in your application. You can also test a deployment. Put a query and click Test, and then see the JSON response where the top-level category is shown. With all this, Duet helps you power your application with AI in just a few hours.